my name is Colton Steiner. I'm here with Coach Chad Shutler, and today we're just going to be asking him questions about his coaching career and how he got to this point. Was there a mentor or like a teacher that helped push you to become a coach?
I don't think there's any one thing I can pinpoint or say specifically drove me this direction. I just know growing up, always been around sports. I was the youngest of, two older brothers, and got drug around to various sporting events and got actively involved young and just kind of stayed with it. And as I probably went through middle school and high school, always played 3 sports, always busy. So I just felt like it was something that was natural and something I wanted to continue to do. And my dad was a high school teacher and coach. My mom was an educator. My brothers ended up going into, my middle brother ended up going into education. So just felt like a natural fit, and so I felt like that was the direction I wanted to go with my career and my life. So naturally playing college sports too and getting a chance to coach, and definitely liked that fit and knew this is what I wanted to do.
And over the years, what has been your best coaching memory?
Oh, it's tough to pinpoint any one thing, but probably the championship we had 2 years ago would come to mind first. Naturally, just because it's a successful event and the first time that we've been able to do that since we've been here. So there's a lot of fond memories around that. But I think each season, each group has taught me probably different things. And sometimes some of the better years you have personally may not be some of the most successful years you had as a win-loss record. So every year gives you a little bit something different.
If you weren't coaching, what field would you tend to lean towards, or what field would you tend to have a career in?
I always thought, education and working with kids was something I wanted to do. So even if it wasn't in a coaching realm, I still would be teaching, I think, in some regard or some form. If it wound up not even in education at all, I never really thought about it much, but probably something with my hands. Or working outside or construction or something in that regard, just to try to stay active. I'm not much of a sit behind of a desk for 12 hours a day kind of person. I like to do different things and be engaged more than maybe what that might offer.
How did you end up here at Bluffton?
I came to Bluffton as a grad assistant right after I finished my undergrad. I did a 2-year stint with Coach Neal, and then ended up going to the high school route for about 6 years. Taught high school, middle school, and then was a head boys coach for several years, an assistant for several years, and then had a chance to come back here in the women's capacity, which I never really thought of before. I was always kind of on the men's side of it, and the opportunity just kind of presented itself more than I really pursued it. But things worked out well, and I've enjoyed my time here and what I've been doing, so I guess it was worth it.
Any tips for students who are looking to become a coach or enter the coaching field?
Yeah, coaching, just like everything. In sports management, we tell the kids all the time, everybody wants to do this. Everyone wants to be a coach. Everyone wants to be a sports management major. The ones that really pursue it and dig in and work longer, work harder, and work more efficiently, and really promote themselves and get involved are the ones that will be successful. So anybody that wants to do this, you have to learn. You can't just jump into a profession and think, well, I'm going to make $80,000 right off the bat in year one. There's a lot of grunt work that needs to be done to work your way into a good position. And I think kids more today, though, more so than in the past, I think want instant success and instant gratification. And it's a long step and a long process, so they have to persevere and be patient and work hard.
And the last question I have, if you were stuck on an island, what 3 things would you bring with you?
Stuck on an island? Boy, today's day and age, maybe a phone would be beneficial. Probably can't charge it or plug it in after that, but a phone, somebody to talk to, maybe my wife, right, for some conversation, and maybe a good book.
Awesome. Well, thank you for taking your time out of your day to have this interview, and hope you have a great rest of your day and have a great rest of your season.
All right, thank you.